Hey, I'm Heather Gold here with Asim Siddiqui from IBM StrongLoop, and we're going to talk a little bit about your framework. When was StrongLoop acquired?
So StrongLoop was acquired at the end of last year.
Okay.
So it was around November, December timeframe.
And it was a really big open source project. Is it going to stay that way? Or how has it changed now that it's part of IBM?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So StrongLoop was a very big contributor to the Node.js community.
Right.
And our team consisted of 4 or 5 of the top core contributors, guys like Bert Belder, Ben Nordis. And along with IBM last year, we also helped move Node into an open governance model, establishing the Node Foundation. Along with the resources from IBM,
right,
we will continue to honor our pledge of being good partners in the community,
okay,
and continue to solve known issues, and evolve Node.js using the resources now given to us from IBM.
Right. Plus, you have governance to help keep it that way. That's cool. Has it changed at all since you've been acquired? Like, is there anything that's not going to be released open sourced or shifted since you were acquired?
So since we were acquired, the main portion, which was open source, will remain open source. There were a few items that StrongLoop was working on. One of them being the API gateway.
Right.
That was going to be a product offering of StrongLoop, not part of the open source. But now the API gateway is going to be much better now that we have resources from IBM, and IBM is going to now provide the API gateway piece for the rest of the open source.
Well, now it will be open source, the API gateway.
No, the API gateway is
that
a product.
Still stays
yes,
a product.
It won't be an open source.
But that's not really a change, you're saying. It would have been a product even
anyway,
before.
Yes.
So the same thing, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. It's really my favorite thing about the tech business. One of my favorite things about the tech business, open source. It changes sort of the culture of everything and keeps people much more collaborative, I find. Are you still focusing pretty heavily on APIs using Node.js, or is there a change again since becoming part of IBM?
No, our focus is still APIs. Now, again, given the resources that we have now, we're able to really focus on what developers really need to build, and not just build, but manage APIs as well. Because a part of running and creating APIs is the management piece, where you can control the rate limiting of APIs. You can control security, enforce policies over APIs. And we're very excited to build this and bring this to the product. So that, as a part of that, we announced on February 15th that we have the next evolution of StrongLoop, which is going to be API Connect, and that's releasing GA on March 15th.
Oh, wow, really soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Very cool. What else? So is it just a basic primer? If somebody's just coming across StrongLoop for the first time, how would you describe it? Like, what is it?
I would describe StrongLoop essentially as the easiest way to create an API within minutes. It's just as simple as defining your data, and then all of the APIs are already generated for you.
That's it. Don't need to know much more. It's all simple. There for you.
Super simple. To get started, it's super easy to create APIs. Now, if you're part of an enterprise business, or you wanted to expand business, not only can you just create those APIs, you can now enforce policies on those APIs, manage those APIs, rate limit the APIs.
And you're getting to do the rate limiting and management through something else, or it's just through the same basic framework?
It's through something else. It's through API Connect.
Right, okay.
Of which Loopback, the framework, is a part of.
Got it.
Right.
Okay, so here's a question. If you're trapped on an island, you can make it a desert island. I imagine maybe you'd like it to be a green island.
A tropical island.
Let's make it tropical, so you at least have some mangoes or something. And you can only take 3 NPM modules with you, apparently, when you're alone on on a tropical island, this is what you'd like to be doing is coding. I think we're assuming there's some connectivity in a laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a great British show, Desert Island Discs, that this comes from. Have you ever listened to it?
No, I have not.
It's like a classic BBC show, and they always say, well, we'll give you the Bible and the complete works of William Shakespeare, and then what do you want to bring on one book? So this is sort of like, I guess, the tech version. You get connectivity in the laptop. So what are the 3 NPM modules?
So the 3 modules I would take would be, I would take async, I would take Lodash, and of course, I would take loopback.
Of course.
Of course, because I need to be able to create my APIs. I need async to be able to run methods in parallel, and Lodash for all of its utilities.
And then life is sweet. It's just nothing
That's
but
it. And then
sunsets.
Then I just eat those mangoes.
Yeah, and you're done. Thanks very much. Thanks for your time.
Well, thank
Asim.
you.